Hey guys, what's going on? It's Forklift here, bringing you a follow-up video on my build. I watched the video and I figured I could have given you guys a little more time to actually look through the items themselves, so I made a quick video. That was a swashbuckler's die. That's actually the die I'm wearing on my armor itself. So I went through and I took a little more time on the items, so I'm going to have the time to explain them a little bit better, one by one, and just kind of walk through the setup now. If you're running a different paragon on your great weapon fighter, you are going to need different items. You're going to need to stack things differently. If you need help with that sort of thing, I can definitely help you there. I have friends running with me that are running those paragons and have their guys tuned up the same. So this is basically for a way to, like I said in the previous video, a way to tank as a great weapon fighter somewhat. Now I still stack to my strength, and to my dexterity. My power's a little low right now. I changed something, but see, I got my crit stacked really high because I really depend on my critical strike to do my healing through my mounts, like I'm going to show you later. I do also have the Dusk mount, which gives me 2,000 lifesteal, which helps me a lot because I'm able to just constantly generate life, something as a great weapon fighter I wasn't doing prior. Prior to that, I had to use potions to regenerate if I wasn't getting critical strikes. Now I got the Dust Grade helmet on. You can get that from the trade bars. My armor is also the same Dust Grade trade bars. Now I just got this with my Ichor. I was having a hard time finding one, so I got my arm piece with the Ichor and Mantled Dareth. That's the ensorcelled weapon. I've been using that for quite a while now. I'd recommend buying it as soon as you can save up for it. My Sword Knot artifact, I got it somewhere. I'd have to go look it up. If someone's curious, I could find it out. My Dust Grade Greaves, I actually had a friend, Bullet, who was nice enough to give me those. Now I run Bruner's Helm right now. They're definitely better artifacts, but at this stage, that's what I got. Right now I run the Bruner's so that I can still put out an area buff for my team, increase their speed, lower enemies' team. I went and got the Mantled Dareth Ichor shirt and pants also because this is a huge deal for your item level. It jumps you quite a bit. Now this is the golden belt of pursuance. I can never pronounce it, but it upgrades your strength and upgrades I think it said your charisma, or I'm sorry, your oh, it's slipping my mind right now. It upgrades the two major attributes for your weapon fighter, so that is one of the best, if not the best, for you. Now with my rings, if you look, I had the sieging, which as I run I create threat and I'm able to kite, like I explained prior. And then I have the constant build of crit with my orange ring. Those things play in very largely with what I'm going to show you here. My destroyer, if I'm hitting 3 or more targets every time, it's stacking and hiring my crit. Same thing with my spinning strike. So this is a big deal. Once you put that on, everything you're doing, you're trying to get large area damage for your crit. Now your weapon masters, it stacks your crit constantly, 1.5 for each stack. Now I also have my Sword Knot is the one I should have pointed out better. Stacks my weapon masters even further. Now you can do this with any of your artifact weapons. You can change it to that sort of thing. Now Wicked Strike is huge. I just went over that one. That one does a, I think, 270-degree swing. So you're able to do large enemy attacks, which is going to continuously hit more than 3 enemies and keep consistently building your crit. On top of that, with your weapons master stacking, with your rings, with your Vorpal, 20, it all adds up to, and your Hidden Dagger is a big deal. I mean, once you totally max those out, it's like a 40% damage buff. Now, it would take me a long time to go through on my feet. So obviously, if you're a great weapon fighter, you can see which ones I have used. You can look at the numbers, and then you're able to go back through and look at yours. Now, with the Sentinel Paragon at the very bottom, it does a lot for your quote-unquote taunts. Now, what great weapon fighters don't have taunts, but what it can possibly do is somewhat give you taunts. See, that's 250% to my constant threat generation. So that's the end of the paragon there. Now these are the companions I was speaking about. If you stop and look at the active bonuses, you're able to get so many damage increases. There's going to be very few times the enemies aren't getting your 4% damage increase. That is a very good companion. He comes from the heirloom pack. I don't know of any other way to get him. Now this is where you're getting points for your crits. You see Barbarian Revelry. I have that on 2 different mounts. It gives you crit heal with every single crit strike. So I'm getting almost 4,000 HP for every critical strike I'm putting out there. I also have this Gladiator's Guile, which is, if you go look into that, it's pretty good for stamina if you're worried about running. I kind of just threw this in because it's always fun to watch a little bit of trolling, and I know a lot of people like the battlefield, so I had fun with this one, just blowing some people up. But overall, it's hard to go through a video and just really explain all this in one sitting. I'm more than willing to help people out, so just message me and we'll get you all tuned up and ready to go. Thanks for watching.